There we go. Right, chat set up. What's happening, guys? It's DanielAz9829, and welcome to episode 4 of the Journey mode. Now, if we have a quick think back to episode 3, we were Kim Hunter, and we had 2 games. I think we had one against... who was the first one against? Can't quite remember. Canada was the second game, and Italy was the first game. And we had a good performance in both. Got an assist for Kim in the Canada game with a very good header from Alex Morgan, and we were linking up very, very well with Alex Morgan. So it's recommended now that we switch back to Alex. So we shall do just that. We'll swap back to Alex, and we'll continue in Viva a la Madrid. We've been playing... We played quite well in our first game with Alex in Madrid, and we've got the 5-year contract now, so we need to start performing in a la Madrid. So we'll find out what happens in the story, switching back to Alex, and we'll leave Kim for now, because Kim, I would imagine the next time we use Kim, we will be in the Women's World Cup in France. So let's... advance with Alex. We've unlocked a load of new features, but we'll do those later. We'll just get rid of all the notifications with Alex. I do normally read through them and the other ones, but I'm focused on the storyline in this one, as it's the last one of its series, so I'm excited to see where the storyline goes, guys. So we've got training for now. We'll crack on with training, and hopefully get Alex a goal today. Definitely. As the coach just said, let's score some goals today. So we're doing finishing, one-on-one, and then first touch volley. So let's start as we mean to go on with Alex and bang a few goals on. Alex, like I said in one of the previous episodes, and I think it was episode 2, switching between Danny and Alex, there's a very big different gulf in class, and I hate to say it because Danny is such an awesome guy. I love the Williams. I'm not even scoring here. We've moved closer, and here we go. The Williams is fantastic. I really do like the Williams, and he just hasn't got the quality that Alex has got. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he hasn't got the quality that Alex has. And as you can tell there, what a finish from Alex, right in the top bin. And we need to get another one on target here before the timer runs out, otherwise we're not getting there. That was a decent effort and a good save. And that, again, good effort and a good save. That one was going in. Keeper's just outdone me there. We'll go with the C. C's not too bad. Instead of replaying it over and over, we'll just go with what we've got. Crossing for Alex. This should be a little bit more on the easier side. We had a good run with Kim doing this. Kim scored one of those little back heel sort of volley things that Rashford came up with in the game against Watford, I believe it was, the Watford game, when he scored that cheeky back heel from the corner. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was the Watford game. And we're not having much luck here with Alex. Not scored yet. There we go, that's a peach of a goal. And cross comes in. There you go, he went for the Rashford flick. I think that's what it should be named as now, the old Rashford flick. But go for a volley here. Ooh, not bad at all. Because I haven't... That was a fantastic little volley in the top bin. I haven't seen anybody else... Oh, lovely header. I haven't seen anybody else do that little Rashford flick, so I think that's what it should be known as, or what we'll use it as anyway, the Rashford flick. We've got a C and an A in training, so decent for Alex. Just itching to get on the pitch with Alex. So nothing going up, but getting there. What's this? Continue your build your relationship with Mentor. Okay. I have to challenge Isco at some point when I fill that bar up with Isco. I'm not going to be too focused on it. I want to focus more on Alex's performance on the pitch instead of trying to get an assist. I don't want to like play the game and personally try and get a pass off Isco and have a bad performance because we're trying to do that. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Get rid of these messages. And we will move into the first game, the Madrid game. We are away. And yeah, let's see how we get on. Hopefully, we'll have a good performance. We are up front. We've got Asensio on the left, Bale on the right, Kroos, Modric and Isco in midfield. Marcelo, Varane, Ramos and Carvajal at centre-back positions and wide positions, and obviously Courtois in net. So we've got a very strong side out, and I'm going to play as Hunter, of course, and I'm definitely saying there should be 3 points in the bag here. We're in that really nice red kit. I don't know if you've not seen that red kit. I think that the red Real Madrid kit is beautiful. I might even treat myself to one of those. I think they're really nice this year, the Real Madrid kit. Right, let's crack on in this La Liga game. And let's get Alex a goal or two. Let's get an assist. Let's start stamping our authority on La Liga and do what we've been brought in to do. So number 29, Mr. Hunter up top, and literally can't ask for any better players to be alongside me than Asensio and Bale on either side of me, and Kroos, Isco and Modric providing the passes. So if I can't score or I can't get an assist, there's something wrong. Let's try and give that to Asensio. It's a lovely ball from Hunter. Wait for the cross to come in. Cross does come in. Ooh, could have been the first chance for Hunter there, but defender cleared it well. Marcelo. I'll ask for that inside the gap there. Haven't got it. Kroos gives it to me. Try and drop it on the edge of the box. Bale's there. Lovely little flick, and Isco with an amazing finish. 7 minutes in, the deadlock's broken. We weren't involved. It wasn't the assist for us, it was an assist for Bale. We provided the assist to Bale. And bang from Isco. That is typical Real Madrid play. Just touch on. Bale sees the pass, round the corner, bang from Isco. The keeper didn't even move. He just went, poof, and it was in the back of the net. Look, he didn't even move. He just hit it that hard, outside of the boot. Keeper looked, back of the net. 1-0 Real Madrid. Let's keep going. To be fair, I did only get 2 passes in that, but we've gone up to a 6.8 because obviously we were involved to give Bale the pass, and I should have intercepted that then, but I didn't quite intercept it. And I'm hoping for a decent scoreline here. Real Madrid should be winning a game like this at least 2 or 3-0, so we'll see how it pans out. But shot came in there, good block from Marcelo, and I'm just going to drift to the top of the thing just in case the ball comes clear, and off the bar, almost back in it there. Nobody challenged the header, and Courtois with a little moment in lapse there. It was just a simple header lobbed over Courtois. Instead of catching it, he's just reached for it and almost knocked it in his own net, to be honest. But still remains 1-0. I'm going to drift out wide just in case again. Drifted the wrong way. If I'd have drifted further up the pitch, I might have got that, but never mind. Let's try and break if we can get a tackle in here. I am in a bit of space, but I don't want to ask for it to put the players off. They're trying to get it out. Carvajal on the ball. Carvajal uses Isco. Kroos. It's a wonderful pass. I'll ask for it off Marcelo. I'm going to try and find Bale because he's quick enough to get there. It's a lofted pass, and Bale does well to keep it down. I'm going to ask for it off Isco, and he went to give it to Asensio, and we've ended up losing out. If it had gone to me instead of Asensio, we might have been able to create a chance ourselves there. But look, it's just fluent passing from Madrid, you know, exactly what you expect from a Madrid team, and it's just there. But we've given that pass away. I just wanted to drop that for Marcelo, and that's my bad why we may be on the counter-attack here, or they may be on the counter-attack. And he's won it there. I think it's Modric that won it there. And it's got a chance to shoot here, and it's well done by Rafael Varane, I think it was. Just put his shoulder in there and just used his strength to win the ball instead of trying to tackle the ball. And I'm going to ask for this now, because I'm in a bit of space and didn't get it. I wanted the ball forward. Perhaps I should have waited for the ball to come out. They're playing a very high line, and this could work in our advantage here. I'm going to ask for the ball, and I haven't got it. I was asking for a through ball. I may get it now, just drop it off. And I'll ask for that off Marcelo. I've got Asensio on the inside. He's tried to come back to me straight away. I have won it, and I think I might be injured. It was a good tackle. Is Alex going to get up? Don't tell me Alex is injured and we're going to have to go off. I think he's okay. He is up. We're continuing, and we've still got the sign above our head. we have still got the knock sign above our head. I hope we don't get substituted off for that, because I went in to win the ball, just took a little knock, and I hope we don't get substituted off because of that. I'll ask for the ball off Marcelo. Is he going to give it me? No, he gives it me. I'll use Isco. Isco is there. I'll ask for the through pass, and it's too late. And I get it now. I'm going to ping it back to Kroos there, and the defender spotted the little back heel that I tried doing. And I'm just trying to get a grip. The injured sign has gone now from Hunter. He must be okay. They might have fixed that, because I remember in 17, if you did pick up an injury, you got substituted off, and you got like a little cut scene with the physio telling you to sort of like pick your chances, you know, and play a little bit more cleverer. But I had every right to go for the ball, as did the defender. He just won it with a hard, clean tackle, and yeah, almost injured us. But never mind. Let's crack on. Carvajal. Kroos. To Carvajal. I'm just waiting for the ball to come forward. Really, there's nobody really in midfield. I'm sort of like the only person that can drop, and then let the rest of them run forward. But half-time whistle goes. We have scored. Lovely goal from Isco, and 1-0 up here away from Madrid. As long as we get the 3 points, I'm pretty happy, to be honest. Right, second half, guys. Let's try and get the Hunter a goal, shall we? Because obviously, second half, fatigue sets in, players start to tire. Might be able to catch somebody on the counter-attack here, but he's flicked a lovely ball out to Asensio. If Asensio can whip it across, which he does, and Hunter was there, the keeper did well, to be honest. If the keeper hadn't got that, Hunter would have definitely scored them. The keeper did well. Are they going to change up their tactics for the second half? Because they had a bit of possession, but they didn't really do much with it, to be honest. Did test Courtois a bit, but I think he was just having a lapsy-daisy moment. But let's try and get this ball forward. Like I said, I'm going to have to sort of like drop a little bit, because look how many players I've got around Hunter here. I've got like 3 or 4 players around Hunter here, and when I ask for it, it's just there's 3 or 4 players in the way of me. So I'm going to have to drop deep to try and get the ball and then pin the ball forward. Decent header and wide of the target. Probably say their first real chance. Not a really good chance, but a chance nonetheless. There we go. And that's nice. I'll ask for that off Bale. Bale going to make me a run, or anyone going to make me a run? I'll give it Bale now. Bale can come back to me if he wishes to do so. He's give it me. Try and turn inside with Hunter. I'm going to go for the far stick. Our first real shot, our first real chance with Hunter, and it wasn't far wide, but it was wide. It was dragged over the top on his left foot, which I think is his weaker foot. I think he's right-footed, Hunter. Chance nonetheless that we probably should have hit the target. If I'd have gone for power, maybe I'd have hit the target, but not necessarily scored. I just wanted to sort of nestle it in that top corner. I'll ask for that down the wing. It's found me. I'm going to drop it to Marcelo. Keep going. It's ping me over the top. I'm not going to get there. We are in the lead. We just need to get a second convincing goal. There's Isco. He tried to drop it to Kroos and found a white shirt. Excuse me. Here's Hunter. I'll try and fire that out to Asensio. Maybe I should have tried holding it up a second. I thought Asensio would get the run in his man there, and he didn't. He held him well. Ball down the line. They have a chance here. If he can whip it across, he does whip it across. Courtois comes out with a good punch, and can Kroos win that and try and get us away on a counter attack? He doesn't. Another cross is going to come in by the looks of it. Cross does come in, and this time Kroos wins it, and it's back to Varane instead of going forward. They came back. There's Varane. I'll ask for that. I've got it. And I turned quickly. No, Kroos. He literally tried to give me straight back, but he's found Isco, who's found Bale, and we may have a chance here if Bale can whip one across. He does. He was looking for me, and the defender got in front of me and clears well. Not having much luck in front of goal at the minute. We're getting the passes, it's just not happening enough. And it says we're at the risk of being subbed out. Bale is going off for Lucas Vázquez. and we are at risk of being subbed out, so we need to pull something out of the bag here, preferably sending Vasquez on his way. Vasquez should get to that. He did get to it, and then he knocked it out of play. Okay, expected better there from Lucas Vasquez. We got an interception in there, it just didn't go to a red shirt. Decent pass out wide. Marcelo needs to deal with this. And does deal with it. We're still at risk of being subbed out. We need to do something. Try and get Luis Vasquez in behind. I'll make the forward run. It did ping off his shins. Got Isco in. Lucas Vasquez to me. It's a cross. And it's pinged off us and gone to their goalkeeper. It's just not happening. Really struggling. Trying to get something in front of goal. I don't know where to drop or to go forward. And then if I do either, I've got the ball here though. I was going to ask for the pass off Asensio and he give it to me anyway, which made me pass it back. And again, player breaks down. Not having much luck here. 90th minute. We are going to win the game by the looks of it. Or I would think we're going to win the game. We just wanted to get that goal or an assist with Hunter to stamp our authority on this strike force. But there goes the full-time whistle. 1-0. A very good goal from Isco, who is obviously the man that we're supposed to be partnering up with and getting assists from and passing to. Not a bad performance from Hunter. We had one decent chance there in the second half and whipped it just over, but a win nonetheless. 3 points, and sometimes you have to play badly to win. Maybe that was just one of those games. I'm interested to see where the story mode's going to go now. Or if there's going to be a story mode. I'm trying to skip this, guys, but it's... There we go. I'm going to say it's not letting me skip this. Very intrigued on where the story mode's going to go now, because on the last episode with Kim, there was a little bit of a controversy scene with Alex and his mum and Kim, with all these people around, and she was basically saying that if his career ended, would they be there for him? And to be honest, she's got a good point. Right, we are second in the table after 2 games, 6 points. Drawing level at the top. So let's advance and see if there's going to be a cutscene.
And... Oh. Lucky you avoided us in the draw, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know. It would have been awkward, wouldn't it, getting knocked out to your old team?
Yeah.
Your dreams of Champions League glory shattered. I don't know how I could have lived with myself. I really don't.
More fit. At least you'll be going up against Terry, though. Come on, Papers will love that. Brothers on the same pitch.
Yeah, going to be pretty special. Oh, that'll be Michael.
How's he doing?
He's got the Williams International Icon on his books. How do you think he's doing?
Well, tell him I said hi.
If I'm feeling like it. All right, bye-bye, mate.
Alex, there is a FIFA Say No to Racism event happening in Madrid this month, and you've been invited. All the top stars will be there. Neymar, De Bruyne, Ronaldo,
I'm
it's a
in.
must. Next, you have to think about what charity you want to donate to. I'll set up an interview after training to make the announcement.
Right.
And then we seriously have to start thinking about your brand. The photo shoot is only a few weeks out, and we have to have your logo locked in before then.
Way ahead of you.
Oh,
My mom, she's a proper designer, been working at this firm, yeah? I was thinking that maybe she could come on board, do the design.
it's an interesting idea, but perhaps somebody more
She's been
versed
around the
in...
game for years, ever since she met my dad, and no one knows me better. Be perfect. Yeah, Mom?
B didn't look as interested as Alex then, did she? I think she was thinking somebody that she knows to get on board maybe. And it would appear that Danny has got his brother in, I think it was the Champions League. So lots happening. We've got another training session. I'll just get rid of these messages. What's this from Danny? Good luck, Hunter. Let's try. I love the Williams. He's brilliant. Right, let's crack on with training and see what's going to happen in the storyline.
Every member of this team to score when a chance comes. Prove to me this is true.
Fully agree. Hunter should have scored. Now, this one was on the demo, and I found a little way to try and get through this. If you go to the sort of like the right-hand side every time, just roll the ball across and then hit it, you seem to get through 9 times out of 10. But when it's on this side, I never seem to get through. So I'm just going to run through and hit it from here and then score, because I kept trying it in the demo and it was absolutely shocking, and every time I did it, it just didn't work. So I'm literally just going to dribble through and hit it when I know I've got a clear shot like that. So there we go, we've got an A already. I'll just chip one across, shall it? Trickled over the line. There we go, we've got an A. Not in the most spectacular style, but nonetheless, we've got an A. Now this one, probably jinx myself when I say it, I'm normally good at this one. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Let's see. So here we go. And like I said, I'm going to jinx myself and not be very good at this one, because I haven't got any points yet. And with 11 seconds to go, I might have to replay this one. Good shot though, Hunter. 3. We're probably going to have to replay this one if we want to get a decent score. We are. We'll replay that one. It was my bad. I've got a dodgy cable at the back of my telly, and it wasted a lot of my time there. Lovely finish from Hunter. Top bin that. Try that again at the same corner. And didn't bin it that time. And again. Did bin it that time. I need to rack up these points before the time clocks down. That's a lovely finish. We're halfway there. Go for the other side this time. Bang. Beautiful finish, Hunter. If we can shoot like this in a game, especially like that, we're going to definitely get Hunter a couple of goals. Not a very good time that time. We need to just tap it. There we go. Beautiful finish from Hunter. And there we go. 2 A's. Good training session. And hopefully we will go into the next La Liga game and see what's going to happen. Who we're against. Will it be a big one? And we still need to do the mentor challenge. I think you need to fill the bar against Isco. It is going up, just going up slowly, and then we need to challenge him maybe to a, I don't know, maybe a one-on-one dribble or something, but Isco will probably wipe the floor with me anyway. Fantastic Isco. That finish in the last game was beautiful. Outside of the foot, first shot, bang, top bin. Beautiful. Right, we have got another away game. Let's play another La Liga game. Looks like same lineup as last time, except Isco and Kroos have been switched around. It's still Asensio and Bale, pretty much the same lineup, and let's do it again. Now this time, we've got to score with Hunter. We need a decent performance. A goal or an assist with Hunter would solidify our place. I know we are a first team starter. We've clearly been brought in to replace Karim Benzema. But the thing about Benzema was he scores, and we haven't done that yet. So I don't want them to start doubting us as a striker, as the as the manager said. You've got the shirt, now you've got to earn it. So we need to start performing as Hunter. That's a decent ball to start the game off. Carvajal should deal with this and does. We need to start the game off of how we're going to go on. I thought that was coming to me then, not Asensio. And Asensio won the header. Lost out on the header, should I say. Decent effort early from Getafe, and a good save from Courtois. Clearly he's bounced back in training from his lapsy-daisy moment he had in the last game, and Hunter's there. I'll just clear that with the header. Not a great header, but it was cleared. Try and steal that with Hunter, and we have stole that with Hunter. Set Bale on his way. Oh, if they'd passed me that through ball, I was through then. And tried asking for it again. Bale's done it. If he'd have given me the through ball when I was going, I was literally through one-on-one. The whole defence was on our line. And if he'd have slid me in there, Bale would have been straight away. We've got a very high line, Getafe. A very high line.
Nice and dry up here, but
Can Bale win that header? If he can, I'm wide open. He can't win that header. Here we go. They've got a very high line, so if I can get slipped through, as I am now, I'm just going to drop it to Asensio, ask for it back. We have got the ball back. This is a chance to score. I'm going to drop it, and there we go. I waited then for the right opportunity, and I did the right thing. I was going to hit it first time, to be honest, and curl it on the outside and go for the other side of the post. And I just waited, dropped the shoulder on the defender, and I made the right choice. So have another look at that lovely passing between me and Asensio. I waited for the defender to come to me, dropped the shoulder, outside of the boot. Keeper was not stopping that. We've got Hunter a goal, 1-0 up with Madrid. So let's crack on. Let's keep doing the same thing. I'm just going to keep doing that off run with Getafe, should I say, having this high line. If you look now, I'm literally on the back of the defender, and I've got lots of space to run into. I'm just going to keep asking for those through balls and keep doing the same thing. So again, if I can get a decent pass from maybe Modric now, and there's the pass, look, and we're already in space. We have Bale as an assist, so I'll use him. And Bale could use us if he wants to. He will come to us. I'll go to the edge of the box to cross. I won't. I'll go to Isco. And Isco back to Bale. I'm going to try and move to the back to take. Kroos went for the shot. It was blocked, and it's a corner ball. Beautiful play from Real Madrid. I'm just going to try and push into the box. Defenders hustling me here. Ball does come our way. It's off Bale's head and cleared off the line. Bale with a fantastic header then. If he wasn't on the line, that was definitely 2-0 Madrid. Ball, lucky to keep that in, to be honest. I don't think the full-back expected that pass. And will Bale intercept that? He should have intercepted that. I may intercept it now. There was two of you there, lads. Come on. Bale or Modric should have intercepted that. And Getafe with a chance to cross, cleared away by Rafael Varane. Corner ball. Getafe have a corner. I don't want to leave my man here, but I kind of want to push forward because I am the striker. But it should be cleared, and is. I'm going to push forward now. Bale's dropped it straight away to me. I'm going to wait for Bale to make a further run. I'm try and find him now, and just a second too late. He did set off early, and just a second too late to try and send him on his way. And it's going to drop to Asensio. I did ask for it off Asensio. He just didn't. I don't know whether they didn't see me. I just didn't expect me to be there. I'll drop it to Isco, and that was the wrong pass. Another one there. They have a chance here, Getafe. Have they got a chance to equalise? Lovely block. And can we get a counter-attack here? We play this forward instead of back. There we go. Asensio is with me. I wait for Asensio to make the overlap run. And here goes Asensio. Whip that towards Bale. Bale going to go up for it. He does. The keeper comes out and punches it well. I'll ask for that off Toni Kroos. Give it to Bale. And Bale's made that 2-0. Real Madrid 2. Getafe 0. Hunter with the first goal. Gareth Bale with the second goal. And that's an assist for Alex as well. So that's a goal and an assist in the first half. Just passed it into Bale, and Gareth Bale does what Gareth Bale does best. Left foot, bottom corner, never stopping that. That's a goal and an assist for us in this game. A much better game than what we were having last game. And what can I say? Hala Madrid. We're doing it. It's coming up to half-time now, and hopefully we can get another chance here before half-time and see this game off, and then in the second half we'll just try and get... I don't believe it. A terrible cross, and Courtois came out for it, and is it Nolito? I'm not sure who it is, and he got the deftest of touch on it. It was an awful touch, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Courtois clearly unhappy with himself. It wasn't a great cross, to be honest. Just whipped in. Wasn't a great cross. Rafael Varane didn't get it, and he's just pinged it off his shins. I don't know what Courtois was thinking there. I think he was just coming out to catch it. He just caught his toe on it, toe poked it home, and it's ended up in the back of the net. 2-1. I'll ask for that straight away. Use Bale. There goes Bale. I'll ask for it off Bale, just inside the pocket. I've got an extra runner at the side of me. It was Toni Kroos, and I couldn't get it to him. And that's probably going to be half-time any moment. We've got 3 minutes added on if we can try and get one more chance before half-time. I'd like that. Isco to us. Should we go for a long ranger maybe, or should we wait for Kroos? We do wait for Kroos. Here's Asensio. I'll ask for that off Kroos. Now we're going to go for a shot. Why not? And there's a block. Is that going to be half-time? We're going to get a chance for this corner. Modric with the volley has got us a corner. We may be able to get another chance here just before half-time. And it's gone to the front stick and cleared away. That's definitely going to be a half-time unless Isco can shoot. He doesn't, and it's half-time. A very good first half for Hunter. A goal and an assist off Gareth Bale, but Getafe did manage to get one back. But us as a player on a 9 rating with a goal and assist, it's been our best performance in a Real Madrid shirt so far. Lovely pass to Isco. Out wide to Bale. I'll ask for that off Bale. It's a lovely little run. I'm going to wait for someone to get in the box, whip one across, and Asensio was there as well as Isco, but neither of them got to it. It was a decent cross from Hunter. It wasn't the best of crosses. I could have picked somebody out a bit more accurately, but never mind. Still 2-1 up. That's a good ball across to the Getafe right midfielder. And he's still got the ball. Can he whip one across? He does whip one across, and nobody moved for it then. And Courtois just got his hands to it. Courtois has been very unsettled the last 2 games, should I say. He's made 2 mistakes. He made a mistake in the last one, a mistake in that one. Isco to us because we asked for it. Give it to Marcelo. Marcelo onto Asensio. Asensio uses us again. I'm just going to try and hold it up. I'll give it back to Asensio. He's gone to Isco, and we almost got in again then. Marcelo's here. I'll try and drop deep for him and ask for it off Marcelo really, but never mind. Here we go. Give it to Isco. I'm trying to link up a bit more with Isco now that we're on a decent rating. And come on, Hunter. You can't get to that, and it's cleared away. I don't know why it's telling me about Aspas scoring, because maybe something to do with the top of the league. That's a lovely pass to Asensio. Asensio's got a chance to whip one back to us. He did, and we didn't get there. Still a chance here. And shot came in, and if Hunter was a little bit quicker there, we could have pinched that in, but never mind. The chances are coming. We're putting the pressure on Getafe. We do need a 3rd goal to see this game out, because if they get a 2nd, then the game changes completely. So I'd like to try and get another goal with Hunter. There's Kroos. I'm going to use Marcelo because he's got Asensio in front of him. And then we're on the run. Isco's there. Modric. I'm going to turn. Try and keep hold of it with Hunter. Power. And just knocked off the ball. I kept hold of it off one. Couldn't keep hold of it off the second. I was going to go for a long ranger. But never mind. We're still on a 9.1 rating. 1 goal, 1 assist. And ball did come in. Almost there. I'm going to ask for that off Modric, I think it was. I'll give it back to him. Ask for it again. Play it out wide. Decent pass. Can we find some space to shoot here? I'm not. Marcelo going to make me the overlap run? No, he doesn't. I'll drop it to Kroos. Marco Asensio chipped it up there. I think he was going to look for a shot. And wow! What a hit from Isco, I think it was. And we're going to keep that in. We do keep that in. I'll give it to Marcelo. A chance may still be on. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Or is it a corner? I thought it was a goal kick. It's gone out for a corner. What a hit from Isco, I think it was. Hitting the post from there. The curl on swerve on the ball was amazing. And that's another corner. I'm going to ask for this one now and see if we can get Hunter on the head. It's coming Hunter's way. He goes up for the header. Straight at the goalkeeper. The chances are definitely coming later on in this game. We've obviously scored and got an assist, but I'd like to get a 2nd just to really stamp our authority on this game. Here's Getafe looking to go forward. Marcelo with a beautiful interception, got back into position and won the ball very, very well. I'm going to just drop down, give an option here. I think it's Lucas Vazquez that's been subbed on for Bale. I didn't see him go off, to be honest. And I don't know what Vazquez was trying to do there, but he didn't pass it or shoot very well. Never mind. 5 minutes left, guys. Hopefully we'll manage to get a late one to finish it off here. I should have ran a lot sooner than that to get to that ball, but it's a decent ball over the top. If he can whip it across here, they may have a chance to draw level, but thankfully it was cleared. And again, there's this Isco. He should have passed it straight out, but eventually it does get cleared. We'll try and break this down if we can. Again, they're playing a very high line Hetafe. If we can try and get a tackle in here and break away on the counter-attack. They're playing a dangerous game here. I am chasing him with Hunter if I can get the ball. Playing a dangerous game though, passing around like that. Almost in the back of the net. Killer, what's happening, my main man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in, my brother. At work, dropping like, oh mate, you're a legend. Thank you very much for dropping in, bro. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Appreciate that as always. Right, it's probably going to be full time now. I'll get a header on there, and there we go, full time. How's it going, man? I'm good, Shark. I'm really good, mate. Well, to wrap that game up then, guys, a goal and an assist for Alex. Our best performance in a Real Madrid shirt so far. We were supposed to get a 7.7, we got a 9.2. We were supposed to get 2 assists, we only got the 1, but we did win the game. We got a 9.2 rating and we scored. So, very, very good performance with Alex Hunter. Our best performance in a Real Madrid shirt. And I'm very happy with the way that game went. I'm trying to skip this, but I can't. Should we just have one more look at Alex Hunter's goal in case you'd missed it. Lovely passing, and I waited for the defender to come forward, dropped the shoulder, and just banged it in the back of the net. Couldn't get much easier, to be honest. I wasn't really pressured at all. But here's the assist. We passed it into Bale, and Bale does what he does best, putting it in the bottom corner. So definitely our best performance as an individual in a Real Madrid shirt, and happy with how that went. Nice shot. Was a good shot, Matt. Was a really good shot. 33.9 euros now, million euros. And we've gone up to an 84 rating. I think we actually have some trait points to use, but we'll use them a little bit later. We'll crack on with the story mode, because I want to get this story mode really up and running now, because there seems to be a lot going on behind the scenes with Alex. And it'll be intriguing to see where it goes. So let's have a look. We're going to do training. We're going to go to training again. To be honest, I thought we'd have had a after scene at the game for a man of the match performance, but clearly we didn't get the man of the match. Thought we would have done, but we didn't. So let's crack on with training. And this doesn't look relatively hard to score here, and it's not. Straight through Courtois' legs. Here's Hunter. Hunter, Asensio. Lovely finish by Asensio. I think it's Asensio anyway. Another good finish. Pass that across again. Another good finish. Should do this training session quite easy. I'll go with a shot with Hunter. Decent save from Courtois. Lay that one across. Try and flick it to the back stick for Hunter. And the volley's wide. Not like Hunter. That's a volley wide from there. Drop it back across. And he's at the post. How on earth has Alex Hunter hit the post from there? Bizarre. Try and flick it to the back stick for him. Goes up for the header. Well defended. We've got Alex finish that one, and he can't finish that one. We got a B, but Alex was a little bit off there in training, not scoring. We've got another one here. A little bit more of a one-on-one situation here. See if we can get round Sergio in training. We've done him with the little flick, and what a finish in the top corner. We've got a little bit of help here now, so there's Asensio go for goal, and a decent save from Courtois. He's in a lot of space here, they've left him open. Another good shot, right in the top bin. Try and put one across from Alex there. Went for the spectacular and missed it. Flick it towards that back stick. Well defended. Asensio with the chance here, and Sergio Ramos deals with that well. For a long ranger, didn't do that either. Need to score these last two, to be honest. Try and turn that with Asensio. Lovely turn by Asensio, and he's still beating us to it. Here we go. This has definitely got to be a goal, and well saved by Courtois. And we've got a C. Oh well, a B and a C. Not terrible in training. we are training against probably the one of the two best defenders in the world, Sergio Ramos. You're always going to struggle to get past him. Again, we've still not unlocked Isco. I would imagine that we're a good halfway there, so we're getting there. Right, let's crack forward. Let's get rid of these messages. They don't build up. And let's crack on with Hunter and see if there's anything that's going to happen in the storyline. Another little training session of us in the middle. There we go, straight out. And these are not as easy as they look. These little passing sessions, especially with players like what Real Madrid have, as Isco. In fact, we'll try and pass it to Isco a bit more often because it'll build our reputation up. And this is nice. Toni Kroos getting run around. Megs there for Toni Kroos. And with the Real Madrid players doing stuff like this, you're just never going to... Isco's actually in the middle now. Call this Piggy in the middle, or we used to call it Piggy in the middle when we were kids. And they used to take the absolute mick out of you doing this. If you were the one running round, you needed to have stamina because you just can't get the ball otherwise, especially with the quality of players that Real Madrid have. So there we go, we've got an A in the little training session there. I like those little training sessions. I think they're brilliant. Nice little addition to the game as a warm-up thing anyway. Right, here we go. Champions League. Real Madrid against Spurs. So not only are we going against an old Premier League team, Bale is going against his previous team as well. So we're going with the same lineup: Asensio, Hunter, Bale, Kroos, Modric, Isco, Marcelo, Varane, and Ramos, and Carvajal and Courtois in net. So we're going with the same lineup, very, very strong, if not I'd say the strongest side that we have. We're coming off the back of a goal and an assist, but as we know from the Manchester United career, we've already played Tottenham and they are no pushover, and I'm not expecting them to be a pushover here. So who have we got in our group? We have Tottenham, Marseille and Sporting. 3 difficult games, but you'd expect in Real Madrid colours 3 games they should be winning. So I'm hoping to come, and we are at the Bernabeu. I can't even say it. The Bernabeu. So we're at home, and I'm hoping for 3 points here. We'll top the table, and hopefully get a goal or 2 for Hunter, as you can see Hunter there in the background. And yeah, I want another good performance. We got a goal and an assist in our last game, so there's no reason that we can't do it against Tottenham. So let's crack on with this. Good luck, Danny. Cheers, my man. Hala Madrid and all that, my friend. We're using Mr. Hunter at Real Madrid. We scored and got an assist in the last one, P, and I'm hoping for the same here. Win the Champions League would be brilliant with Alex Hunter in the journey mode, but we'll crack on, mate, and try and get this win. Tottenham are going to be no pushover here, guys. I'm expecting a decent performance from Tottenham. And as you can tell from some early pressure here, I might have to drop just to get the ball here, but eventually we do win it. I'll ask for that off Isco. I've got it. I'm going to wait for Asensio to make me the run. Is he going to do that? And it was a terrible pass, to be honest, from us. I just wanted to lay it in front of Asensio, and it was an awful pass. Marcelo's been done there by Christian Eriksen, I think it was. He's crossed an early ball to Harry Kane, and Asensio's going to win that. There's Isco. Modric is there. I'll try and send Bale on his way if I can against his old team, but I can't. I've been dug out, and we've won it back, and it's a foul. Ball's pinged over to Bale. I'll ask for that, and I went to ask for it, but Isco was going to give it me anyway, and then he tried to pass it to Toni Kroos, and we ended up making a mess of that. It's one thing that they need to address, that with the asking for the pass and them just giving it to you, because you don't actually know if they are just going to give it to you. You're never 100% sure. But Asensio with the ball in, and he was looking for us, but it was cleared away. Tottenham defending well early, and they are pushing forward, clearly intent on doing something against Real Madrid here. There's Trippier. Eriksen down the line. There's Lucas on the wing. He's got an overlap from Trippier, but Marcelo deals with him very well. Ram back to Marcelo. Kroos looking for Modric. He's got Isco and me available. I'll go to Toni Kroos. Ask for that off Asensio. Trying to fire one across to Bale. And Bale wins the header. I did want it further across for him so he could try and get in some space, but he didn't. We've got the pass from Asensio. Give it to Kroos. Ooh, Hunter's took clean out. And we've got an advantage there, and it's a foul. It was a harsh tackle. Not sure who it was with the tackle, but nonetheless we have a free kick. I'm going to drift towards the edge here. I think Bale's going to shoot. He does shoot. And if I'd have set off a second sooner, I may have been able to get on that, but not Bale-esque, if I'm honest. Bale probably would have hit the target from there, if I'm being genuinely honest, because he's amazing at his free kicks. Ball's being passed around well in midfield. Here's Dembele. I'm going to try and chase him down if I can. There's Son into Eriksen. And Isco get the tackle in. He does eventually. Will Real Madrid get possession of the ball? There's Isco. We've got the ball now. Give that to Asensio. Marcelo's there. I'm asking for it as well. I'll drop it to Marcelo. Just keep possession. I'm just trying to get involved as much as possible. I am open here. Isco's further ahead. Isco can give it back to me. I'll go with the shot. A decent effort from Hunter. It was going in that bottom corner. We'll get a better angle on it and let's have a look. Was it flying in that bottom corner? I think it was. It looked like it was curling in. It did need his stopping. Lloris with a fantastic save, but it did need his stopping. It was a cracking effort from Hunter. And it's coming towards Hunter. Bale went up for it, and neither of us managed to get on it. Hunter's just way offside here. Messing about with the back Tottenham here. They don't want to do this too much against Madrid because they will pressure you and claim the ball down off you. There's Marcelo. It's a lovely little turn by Lucas to get past Marcelo. Here's Christian Eriksen. He keeps going, Christian Eriksen. He's got backup from Trippier. Trippier with the ball in, and it's not very good. I'm going to ask for this, if I can, off Courtois. I am open. I don't think I won the header. I think Wanyama beat me to it. Eventually we do get it. I'll ask for it off Bale. Little nutmeg there from Bale, and I couldn't get it back to him. I should have tapped it first time, and I tried to take a touch. Lovely little nutmeg from Bale there, on one of his old teammates. And there goes the half-time whistle. Not a bad first half. We had a decent shot just before half-time. Probably say Tottenham have had most of the possession. They have had most of the possession. Not a real golden chance just yet, but as we saw in the last game, fatigue sets in the second half. Players get a bit more tired, and the game gets a bit more open. But we need to remember, this is a Champions League group game. We've got to be performing in the Champions League, as the coach has already told us. But round the corner to Son. Son with the shot. What a goal from Son. That was an amazing finish. Straight away in the second half, the first shot of the second half, and Son just swoops that in the top corner. Just lovely little passing, and Christian Eriksen puts him round. First time, bang! Courtois just didn't even have a chance. This is a lovely little angle from there. Look at that for a finish. It didn't even look like it was going in, and all of a sudden, just curls right in. Tottenham 1, Real Madrid 0. Real Madrid are behind in this game. Let's see if we can make a game of this. I'll drop it to Bale. Here's Isco back to Bale. I'm going to ask for the through ball. I've got it. Can we equalise straight away? It can't. Lloris is there. I probably should have gone low and hard. But what I found with that low and hard shot is you tend to do a chip shot, and we got there, so I tried to put my foot through it and hit it straight at Lloris. But a chance nonetheless, putting the pressure on. Ball came in. I'm going to ask for a shot here, and they're not going to shoot. I wanted one of them to hit it and possibly create a chance that way, but we'll go with the shot here. Hunter, another good shot and another good save from Lloris. Hunter definitely piling on the pressure and trying to show that he should be here in the Champions League. That's where he belongs. And being marked by the Tongan now, which is not the best thing for Hunter, because Hunter's not that tall. I'm at the back stick here. If it comes in, I'll ask for that. I've got it. Can we try and drop the shoulder and turn? We can turn. I'm going to try and flick one in. There's nobody there. I wanted it to Isco or somebody, and I went to just flick it up for anybody to get a volley or a head on it, and nobody did. Tottenham still ahead, and they're passing the ball around well here. They're maybe on a counter-attack here. Eric Lamela, decent tackle. Asensio with a good tackle, and he's thrown it to Varane. There's Marcelo. Comes to me. I'll just drop it to Modric. Here's Isco. I'll ask for it off Isco, and he's lost out to Dembele. Dembele's had a good first and start to the second half with his possession, and I tried to get that to Kroos there, and I couldn't. Can I get it now? I'll try and help Kroos win this back. Can't win it back. Lamela round the corner to Trippier. Played very well so far, Tottenham, passing it well, keeping hold of the ball well, and obviously with them scoring, with Son with a beautiful finish, we need to try and get back in this game. I'm going to ask for a through ball, and that is a lovely through ball. We need Bale to help us out here. And I tried to get a pass to anybody, to be honest, and nobody was really in support, but I've dropped it, and the ball came in, nobody there. Real Madrid struggling here a little bit against Tottenham, struggling to put something together, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to put something together and get back in this game. Toni Kroos, I asked for the ball and he just couldn't provide the pass for me there. He should have been able to. There's only Wanyama in his way. He should have got the ball to me. Here goes Eric Lamela. Lamela has a chance to whip one across. He does. Ball comes in. Harry Kane was there, and Hunter could come away with this, but done. He got beaten with the header by the defender. Moussa Dembele with a quick step over. I thought he was going to shoot them, and he's give it away. I don't know why Bale didn't pass it to me though. He went back and hit Christian Eriksen. Harry Kane with the shot, just wide of the target, and we're in danger of being subbed out because of the team's performance, and they've not been able to get anything forward. Hunter's been struggling to get any straggles of chances that, well, I can, to be honest, and we're at risk of being subbed out. Another ball into the box. Courtois deals with that. I'll ask for it quickly to try and get it upfield. Header down to Isco. It's a lovely little header, to be honest. And can we get this ball? I'll ask for it down the line. We're going to get it. I will. I'll give it Isco. And Isco's come back to me. I need somebody in the box. Asensio is in the box. I'll whip it across. Nobody home. I was looking for Asensio and I couldn't find him. That's a lovely ball, and Christian Eriksen may be in here. Goes for the shot. It's a lovely save by Courtois and cleared it away by Carvajal. It's getting interesting, and we're probably going to be. We are being subbed out. Karim Benzema is coming on, and we're being subbed out. Clearly didn't do enough to impress the manager as we did in the last game. So we will simulate, because obviously you can't do anything when you get subbed off. So we'll simulate and we'll see what score it ended up. I would presume it ended with a Tottenham victory.
You finally had your first taste of Champions League football.
Finally, everything I thought it would be, focused on the result. Yeah, I'll say everything I thought it would
Honestly, it's everything I thought it would be, but more, you know? More passion, more intensity, more quality.
So it's a different level of play.
Yeah. Europe's best, playing against Europe's best. Everyone out there is capable of taking it to the next level.
Well, appreciate you taking the time, Alex.
Thanks for having me.
Nice humble approach there from Mr. Hunter. Curious to see whether it did finish 1-0. We'll find out in a second. It did finish 1-0. So, in the opening group stage of the Champions League, Tottenham go top of the table, and I would presume Real Madrid will be bottom of the table, or second bottom, or bottom or something. Let's have a look. Sporting lost to Marseille, looks like 2-0, and we lost 1-0, so it's nowhere near over. We have plenty of time to get back into it with another few games, so we'll see what happens there. But that performance against Tottenham was not good enough, so we'll do training, and we may do one more game depending on how long it's going to drag out. I don't want to drag these episodes out too long, so you're not watching it for well over an hour. So what I shall do is I'll simulate training. I know it'll affect the stats, but we've got a C and a D. I'll simulate training so we can see if there's any more to the story mode before we bring this episode to a close. There was something missing. Ooh. Manager weren't happy with that. Still in the starting 11 though. Doesn't really affect the game too much. We want to find out what's going on with this story. So, let's push forward with Alex and see what happens. Marseille, here we go. So the second game of the Champions League. Now this, I would say for Real Madrid, is a must-win game. We lost our first game. You don't want to be losing the second game in the Champions League group stage. Because if we win our other two, we will go through obviously behind Tottenham unless results elsewhere vary. So we'll play as Hunter again, and hopefully we'll get more chances in this one to perform like we did in the previous game in La Liga, where we got a goal and an assist. We need to perform in the Champions League. The Champions League is the most, or the biggest, or the best game in football. It's where the big players perform. It's where where the big players make the names for themselves. And Hunter needs to make a name for himself. So here we go against Marseille. I would probably say, is it a more difficult game than the Tottenham game? Maybe not. I'd say Marseille are a very good side, don't get me wrong, but Tottenham have a little bit more quality defensively and in midfield. So I'm not expecting a lot more possession like Tottenham had. Tottenham had a lot of possession in that game. I'm expecting Real Madrid to have more possession. So here we go, try and get Bale in. I wanted that on the outside of him, not on the inside of him. Early pressure here. We've got a lot of players forward, and I tried to take that with Hunter there and ended up missing the tackle. Marseille with the clearance. Fullback plays the ball forward. A lovely ball. They have got a man further if he can play it across. It was Payet there. If he played his man straight in, they may have been in behind there. And they are in behind, and a good save from Courtois. Again, this Real Madrid team not performing like it should be doing. I'm just going to try and hold my man without fouling him, and the ball does come towards, and it's volleyed and out for a goal kick. I think it was Toivonen with the volley. Here's Marcelo to Varane. It's Kroos. Isco. Drop it to us. We're looking for Bale. We got blocked out there, and I'll ask for the pass now and give it back to Bale. So there's Bale again. I'm going to ask for it off Modric. I'll try and give it to Asensio. Asensio's here, and Asensio tried to ping us back in, and Kroos with the header. Just not happening again. Breaking down in that final third again. I wanted it off Marcelo there, but he's carried on going, Marcelo. He's really going forward. I'm putting myself in the box just in case the cross comes in. It goes up for the header, Modric. And not a powerful header. Didn't really come to anything. Here we go. I'm going to try and chip Bale across. And the fullback does well. Can Bale win that? Bale does win that. I'll ask for it off him. And he's crunched by two players and he's ended up losing out. Not the start we wanted here. We need to be playing better than this, if I'm honest. I'll ask for that off Marcelo. Give it to Asensio. He's come back to us. I'll try and flick it back to him. It's a lovely little back heel. He's gone to Marcelo. Here's Kroos. I'll use Asensio. Lovely passing from Real Madrid. Finds Isco, and Isco does exactly what he did in the previous game and hit the top corner. Isco is absolute legend on this game. His finishing ability is perfect. We were part of the build-up, but look at that. Bang! First time again. Real Madrid 1, Marseille 0. This is what we needed. Goal, definitely, Roy. Goal, that's what we needed. A brilliant finish from Isco, and that's exactly what we needed. We were part of the build-up, and we've ended up with a goal. So can we get a victory here in this second Champions League game? Chance there, half header, pinched just wide. And yes, Wayness. How you doing, my brother? Welcome to the live stream. Can we get... I'm just going to drift over here with Hunter. See if the ball comes in. It did come in. It was glanced towards the front post, and Marcelo had to intervene and get rid of that. Lovely little glancing header there, and Marcelo just basically got in the way of it and saved Courtois from having to make a save. Try and mark our man here. And ball swung out. Should win that header. Header comes in again. Good save by Courtois. I'm asking for it on this side, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Nope. Didn't get it. I wanted a kick, not a throw, to be honest. Marseille passing the ball around well. Are we going to get a tackle in here, or is he going to get a cross in? Cross does come in. There's a header again, and easy for Courtois. I want to get this up the field now, because me and Bale are sat upfield. Is the ball going to come to Bale? Is he going to use me? I'll ask for that. Bale, chip him over the top. Lovely little pass to Bale. We may have a chance here. Flicked over the top. I'm going to try and get in the box as quick as I can to Asensio. And Asensio doesn't take his chance. A little bit taller there, Asensio. He could have nodded that in, but it's a throw-in nonetheless. His cross. He tried to come to us, and Isco was there, but it's cleared. It's heating up just before half-time, and can we get Alex Hunter a goal? That's what I want. I want to get Hunter involved with a goal or an assist. He's found me very nicely. I wait for Isco to make me the run, and blocked out. I just wanted to put Isco in there, and it was a terrible pass. Here we go. Another chance. I'll turn. Use Modric, and again blocked out. I see the pass, and then when I see it, I get blocked out. 2 added minutes till half-time. Lovely pass. Here we go. Fire that over to Carvajal, and there's the half-time whistle. Not a great first half. We haven't really had a chance at all, but we were involved in the goal, which is what we needed. So we are 1-0 up. We need a better performance, 6.5. We probably will get subbed off if we don't do something. So I really want to get involved here with Hunter and try and get a goal. Here's Isco. I'm trying to drop for him in space. He does find me. I've got Bale on the overlap. I'll drop it to him. Bale. Can he whip one in? He does whip one in. And it's straight at the defender. Bale, Bale, Bale. Come on. I say passing the ball around well. I'm asking for some pressure here. Trying to pressure him into making a mistake. Well, that's a lovely pass. Moving forward here, Marseille. Some good passing. Marseille are doing very well here. They're going to whip one in. It's a decent pass. Gustavo with the chance whips one in. Marcelo on the head. And Courtois takes it easily. A little bit of pressure building there from Marseille. I'm going to try and get in some space here and look for the pass. That's for that off cross. Here's Bale. Come on, Bale, slip me through. Give it back to Isco. Tried to win that there, and it's just not happening in that little hold-up area. I'm trying to hold it up and then go for a run. It's not happening. 60 minutes played. We need a goal with Mr. Hunter. I'm going to ask for that straight down the middle. I've got it. Fire that over to Asensio. Asensio's got the ball. Marcelo. And it's come back to me, and it just didn't lock on. I tried to turn then with my pad, and it just didn't lock on. It's not happening. And we've got the ball here. You drop it to Isco. Bale. Here we go. Isco go back to Bale. And back to Hunter, across to Asensio. I'm going to go for a shot here with Hunter. It gets blocked. And Bale with the shot. Hunter, I thought Hunter was fouled there, but it's a corner ball nonetheless. Let's get in some space here with Hunter. Deep corner, header, and a good save from the goalkeeper. Still 1-0. Luis Gustavo with the ball. Won that though with a decent interception. Here's Isco, and tried to find me, and I didn't even get a chance to run into some space there. Decent header. Maybe able to get into some space now with Asensio, and he's knocked it out. Marco Asensio definitely has a better first touch than that. That was terrible. And I'm just trying to get any sort of involvement here with Hunter. We haven't had a chance at all in this game to make a difference. On almost a 7 rating, but I would imagine we'll probably be subbed out soon if we don't do something. Marseille playing dangerous here, playing the ball around. I'm asking for some more pressure. That's just taking the mick, that. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. It's the only thing that I've noticed about Legendary. With Legendary, they pass the ball around and they just don't give you the possession, don't give you the ball. They waste most of the time by passing the ball around, and that's a decent tackle. I'm having to drop in here to try and get the ball. Free header, and easy for Courtois. I'm asking for it. And why would he throw it? I didn't want him to throw. Here we go. Can we get the ball forward now? Cross. I'm going to try and feed in Asensio. Asensio can drop it to me. Try and give it to Asensio again. That's a decent pass down the line. We need to get in the box here. We have. Asensio's done well. And I went up as Hunter, and again the defender just... Every time that cross is coming in, the defender's having a meal, because Hunter is just not that tall. He's not tall enough for those chances. And here we go. I'll try and feed that out wide. That's a nice pass. Carvajal. He can give that to us if he comes to us here. And dropping it to cross. Now I'll ask for it. Going to Asensio. Can this be this guy? Oh, gutted. I thought that was going to be our assist there. Straight into Asensio. He probably should have scored. First time little pass, and I thought he was going to whip that across, and a good save from the goalkeeper. Is this going to be the chance for Hunter? The ball is whipped in, goalkeeper's going to get that. I did jump in for it, but never reaching that goalkeeper all day long. And there goes the full-time whistle. We got the victory. We were part of the goal, but individually it wasn't a great performance. We didn't really get a chance to get a good shot away or get involved in the play, so a little bit disappointed, but we got the 3 points, and that's what matters, because in the Champions League we've got to progress in the Champions League. So Hunter looks a little bit... The ball was like floating then. Okay. Anyway, Isco gets the winning goal. 27 minutes, a lovely first time hit, and what can I say? It should have been better maybe, but 7.3 rating, and we got a trophy for that, saying playing in the big boy league. So yeah, don't really know how to sum up that game. It was a sort of a decent game, you know, not the best of performances. Anyway, let's have a look where that leaves us. Tottenham must have lost to Sporting, because Sporting have 3 points. Let's have a quick look. Yes, Sporting beat Tottenham 2-1, so that is good in our case, because we got beaten, so everybody is on 3 points now, so that works for us. We can deal with that. Thank you, Sporting, for doing that, and that's put us in a good position, I would say. Look better than it did when we started the game. Here we go.
Is he okay?
He's getting on. He's fine. He's really enjoying the visit.
Good.
Now I know how you feel before a big game.
Mom, you'll be fine.
Alex.
B.
Oh, and this must be Mrs. Hunter.
Catherine.
Pleasure.
B. And this is my granddad,
Jim Hunter. No introductions needed. It is an honor to meet you, sir. No, please, don't get up. I just wanted to shake your hand.
Pleasure.
Please allow me to introduce my assistant, Maximilian Luis,
Para servirlos.
and the head of Villanova and Associates Marketing Department, Francesco Exposito.
Buongiorno. Nice to meet you.
Huh. I didn't realize there would be so many of you.
Well, shall we get started?
So, in summary, we are equating Alex to the wolf by communicating his intuition and intelligence on the pitch, and combining that with a killer instinct in front of goal.
Helps if he
Francesco.
scores.
Well, you see, for me, the use of the wolf here suggests that Alex is part of a pack rather than his own man. And that, for me, it's not very good. How do you feel? What do you think?
He's got potential. Leader of the pack. Yeah, leader of the pack. I like that. Because it's one thing being in a pack, but to be the leader.
More like leader of the pack. A couple of tweaks I think would be bang on.
I suggest, since we can't reach a consensus, that you take the feedback on board, Catherine, and revise. And in the meantime, I'll have my team rustle up an alternative before we sign off on it.
I think that sounds fair.
Then it's agreed. Excellent.
A lot of unanswered questions there in that cutscene. Catherine didn't look too happy, or Hunter's mum didn't look too happy with what was being said, but Alex obviously backed his mum, as anybody probably would. So anyway, it's suggesting that we swap back to Danny Williams, that's a good one, Danny Williams. So I'll bring the episode to a close, guys, and we will do Danny Williams in the next chapter, and we'll leave Alex Hunter for there. So thank you for watching as always, guys. I appreciate you popping into my live stream as always. If you hit that thumbs up, thank you very much. If you didn't, smash that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Don't miss out on any other content that I'm throwing out. We're putting out the Manchester United career, we're putting out the journey mode, and I've also got another series in mind, but I'll let you know about that sooner. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been Daniel 1989. Love you, bye.